I was thinking about like not only the caloric deficit part, but like stretching. Like
Yeah.
I didn't write that down. Stretching is very important, especially if you want to not just get in shape, but stay in shape.
Yeah.
Because you can see like all these bodybuilders, like anything, like all these like powerlifters, and they're huge and shit, and like they're putting up weight, but then they get injured, you know. And then the thing is that you have to take in consideration is if you're not only eating right, but you're doing the right workouts, the sky's the limit. Like you really can get your weight up. You could bench press like 700-800 pounds. Like to be honest, like the sky's the limit. Like just how big your muscle is does not correlate with. I mean, in some ways it does, I guess you could say, but not like innately. It doesn't correlate with how much weight you can put up. You know, like that. We all know those niggas like who are mad skinny, but they just have like a vice grip.
Yeah.
Or like niggas who are just they don't look bigger at all, but they're mad strong.
The
you
strength, upper body strength is ridiculous.
Yeah. And so take that in consideration. Like if you're not doing key things like stretching before and after a workout, you know what I'm saying? Your body's going to tighten up because you're only used to certain ranges of motion. You want to get your body loose and keep like. And I'm not trying to say like if you're deadlifting some shit, nah, you want to be flexed and be stiff, you know. But like I'm talking about like just in general, like you want to keep your body like mobile. You want to be able to touch your fucking hands behind your back and your head, you know? You don't want to be like fucking like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, and another good thing you said, like I was gonna ask you that question actually, like so you never really did cardio like that, huh?
Nah. I'm gonna be honest with you, I never did cardio, honestly. I mean the only cardio I would do, I mean, is that even a cardio? As everybody does it. You go on a bike or on a treadmill for 20 minutes. And
that's cardio, yeah.
You know?
That's
and I go
cardio.
to start working out. But to me it was a waste of time. Because my mindset at the time when I was in my early 20s is I want to get big quick.
Yeah, biking's not going to get me big, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Walking's not going to get me big.
Yeah, biking and being in the treadmill for 30 minutes, not going to get me big. You know what I'm saying? Because if you take treadmill, it works your whole body out. But it gets you slimmer. If y'all don't know, they didn't know that. When you on the treadmill, it gets you slimmer if you do it for at least 45 minutes to an hour every single day. I did it before. You know, that's when 5-10 years later, I'm like, all right, let me see if I could, go on the treadmill for 45 minutes each day. And it makes me so slim, bro. I'm like, yo, it put a lot on your body. But at the same time, you feel good about yourself. You know, it's healthy because you're pumping blood in your heart.
Would you rather do, I think, because I study a lot of things, even though I'm not I never really have been like the biggest workout junkie or anything, like I study a lot of things about not just working out, but like keeping the body in functioning maintenance, I guess I would say. And so would you rather do what is it, like LISS, low intensity steady state cardio, like walking?
Yeah.
Or I think like HIIT, right? High interval training. Or would you rather do like sprints? Like what for you? Like
for me, I used to run. So I remember when I was in high school, I was playing football with guys who were bigger than me. If you watch Captain America, this is how skinny I was. Just like this dude. You seen Captain America, right?
Yeah.
The movie?
Yeah, before you
become
right?
Captain America, I was 150, 120, bro. Damn. But I had a strong upper body. And they didn't understand, like, oh, this was the skinniest dude, but how is he so strong? He's like almost when the guys like 230, 280, 290. Like kids in high school in my days, bro, were like 290 pounds, bro.
Our days in high school was different. Now niggas look like little kids.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, when I was a freshman, all the seniors looked like fucking like they had a mortgage, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
like what? 6'5", 6'6" dudes, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm over here 5'9", bro.
Yeah, bro. Bro, I remember when I was a freshman, bro. All the seniors had like full-grown beards.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? They had like them niggas, their hairlines were receding, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yes. I was blessed. Even though I was 5'9" in high school, but I had a whole goatee, and I was blessed.
Yeah,
I was blessed. But I was in 6'5", 6'6". I was in 290 with all muscle and some fat.
I didn't even get this until I was like 18, 19, 20, bro. Until I was in college. Yeah, I used to have this for a long time,
Damn, I used to get bullied, not even bullied. So they used to make fun of because I had a goatee when I was 13 years old. They're like, you don't belong. You belong in college. Like what? I didn't understand what they're trying to say. I'm like you shouldn't have a mustache at 13 years old.
Nah, that just means you're just ahead of the curve, bro. I'm telling you, a lot of young black kids look like way older than, they either look way older or way younger than their age, you know?
Dude, it was like, I'm like, what? I didn't understand. I'm looking at these guys like, are you hit on me because you only got it? Like, what's up?
Nah, you guys already know, especially if you're black in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of young black kids look a lot older, especially when you're in high school, because that's such a transformative age. You look a lot older. Like, I guess I looked about my age, but, like, even then, I looked a lot older than, like, the majority of my school, you know? Like, most young black kids look a lot older than their age when they're younger. And, I mean, shit, it plays in your benefit, because you look a lot younger than when you're older, too.
And if you really think about it, too, because back in our days, bro, it was like, we were so active and productive. We weren't just inside a house, you know, in an iPad on a computer.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying?
I used to go to the park and play soccer every single day.
Bro. I used to go play basketball at the Boys and Girls Club, bro. Or go to the library and just chill there, bro, with my boys and just talk some crazy, you know, stuff, bro. Like, I was never home. I was outside being productive, being active, dude.
We used to just like walk around aimlessly
dude.
For like hours for no reason.
8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it's time to go home.
Yeah.
Like, what? You've been out since 7 a.m., bro. You're coming home at 9, 10 o'clock.
Like, what were you doing all day?
At a 10, 11-year-old kid. Like, what the freak? You know?
Yeah, because I used to, like, skateboard when I was younger and shit. I started skating when I was in 6th grade. And I remember days where I slept at the skate park. Not overnight, but I remember literally I skated for almost, like, 16, 17 hours.
Damn.
I took, like, a 2-hour break maybe at most in intervals. So I went to the park at like 6, 7 a.m. And then I remember I was skating there. Because I remember that so vividly. I was like 7th grade. And I was just so committed because I was like, we were all like, bro, we got to go pro. We got to go pro, bro. I was like, because I remember when I was in 6th, 7th grade, I was like, I mean, I'm not trying to brag, but I was the nicest nigga in my grade. Like, I was the first nigga who learned how to kickflip in my grade. Because I remember, and it wasn't like I was just innately nice. Nah, like, I literally remember for 1 month, every single day for the month, I went into my garage and I literally stationary practiced my shit, like my flick foot, everything, for like an hour, 2 hours every single day as soon as I got home from school. And literally after a month, I learned how to kickflip rolling like pretty fast. And all my friends were like amazed. And I officially became the nicest nigga at skating in my grade. And I looked up to these 3 niggas who were in the grade above me because they were fucking nasty, especially when we were younger, you know? I'll tell you guys more about that later, though. But, like, for real, I remember being like, dude, I went to the skate park when I was in 7th grade, like 6, 7 a.m. And then I stayed there until, like 8 at night, bro.
Damn.
So that's, like, what, like 12, 13 hours?
Yeah, dude.
And then in that time, I remember, bro, we were literally at the park the whole time. We went into the mall maybe once or twice. I think once to get, like, some Burger King or some shit. And then literally, like, I wasn't 18 hours skating. I was skating for, like, 13, 14 hours. And in the whole time, I literally, I remember there was, like, a grass patch there. I literally went in the grass patch and, like, slept for, like, an hour. And then I was, like, such a fucking energetic kid. I, like, went back and skated again. And I was, like, I was a dirty-ass kid, too. I remember that day. I went home and I didn't even take a shower. And I was, like, sweating all day.
Yeah,
we used to be on some dirty nigga shit. We would sweat balls and skate for, like, a couple hours. And then we'd go to a party and talk to mad bitches.
Wow, dude,
like,
crazy.
All sweaty.
Yeah, dude.
But, like, I mean, shit, dude. I used to play soccer if it wasn't one thing, it was another thing. Like,
exactly,
you know? Like, what you said you played basketball?
Yeah, it was just me and my boys. We play basketball. We go to the library because, you know, all the girls go to the library for whatever reason. I don't remember for what reason. And then we're like, yo, let's meet up with these girls. We're going to the library. And then we'll go to McDonald's, Burger King. We sit down and just, you know, joke around. We'd probably spend I mean, who does that nowadays? Go to McDonald's, Burger King. Sit there for 4 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
And just talk.
Nah, that's some middle school shit, bro.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
Some middle school shit,
you
bro.
get what I'm saying?
That's how you same type of time, bro.
Yo, I was on that. Like, it was like crazy. If not basketball, it's just we just go outside in the park, we just chill, bro. Just chill out.
You didn't even need to be doing that.
No, you could just not. You know, because it was just like being around with your boys, being around with. Because because nowadays you want about work, you want about money, you want about like gotta get up in the morning, the next day. Like, as a kid, you don't want about nothing. We're fearless, bro.
Yeah, and to be honest, I'm I'm getting back to that right now. Not in like, oh, I'm trying to be a kid, but like in that fearless sense of like, oh shit, like time just flows.
Exactly.
You know, like I want to be in a position where I can be like, and not like I'm not trying to be on some old kid shit. Like, no, I'm not in that way. But in the sense of like when you're a kid, you can just go up and talk to anybody.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, you can literally just fuck around and just, you know what I'm saying, talk for like 4 hours. You can literally just go walk around and have a fucking great time. Not smoking, not drinking, not doing no fuck shit.
Nope.
Just, you know what I'm saying, just because you're raw, like, authentic energy. And like, it's not just, oh, because you're young. Yeah, I mean, yeah, when you're young, there is, like, scientifically, I'll explain that even more later, but there is, like, reasons why, like, you're not being as afflicted by certain things, like metabolism, certain enzymes in your stomach, or mucosal layer in your stomach. But at the same time, think about it, like, if you want to stay in shape, think about how in good shape you were when you were younger. Everyone talks about that. Everyone talks about, oh, like high school, like it was like, oh, that's like my glory days. That's for me, high school was definitely not my glory days, bro.
Nah, I hated high school.
Bro, for me, high school was like, it's weird, because for me, I went like, it was like middle school, and then high school, and then college was like a little low, like a little higher than high school, but still low. And then after I dropped out, after everything, I literally, that was like when my life started going higher and higher and higher. When I started focusing on like, oh, okay, not just me, but like started focusing on like, what are the things that I can control? What are the things how can I better myself? Like, I guess it is just me. I'd say this, when I stopped putting other niggas, like, not just wants, but perceptions of me higher than I have my own perception of myself. And we're going to have a whole episode on that, but I was going to go bring it back, you know, like, if you want to stay in shape, like, I would say, for me at least, the biggest pointers I can give you is eat healthy, you know what I'm saying, whatever that means for you. Do your own research. I'll tell you exactly what that means for me in another episode. Stay active.